Welcome, focused learners, to this explainer. Today, we're unpacking a modern phenomenon that literally every single one of us has experienced. We're going to explore exactly how our phones interact with our brain's most basic, primal survival instincts. It's fascinating stuff.
I mean, have you ever picked up your phone for just one quick check and suddenly looked up to find that 10 minutes or, maybe even an hour has completely disappeared? If you have, you should know right now that this is not a lack of willpower on your part. Absolutely not. Your phone isn't magically overpowering you. It's just simply speaking your brain's language perfectly. And honestly, it's a profound clue about how our minds actually function.
Section 1. Beyond the Willpower Myth.
Okay, let's dive into this, because to really understand why this happens, we need a major paradigm shift. We have to stop viewing the brain as a single, logical decision maker. It's really more like a bustling city of competing signals, right? At any given moment, some signals are yelling focus, some are whispering, seek comfort, and some are just saying, check now. And here's the thing, your phone doesn't force your hand. Instead, it quietly sits in the center of our fast-paced lives, exploiting tiny gaps in your day. Waiting in line? There's an invitation. A brief lull in a conversation? Another invitation. It sends these small, irresistible invitations to your attention until reaching for it becomes an entirely automatic trigger.
Section 2. How your brain actually works.
We often mythologize the brain, right? We picture it as this calm, cool supercomputer sitting way above the chaos of our lives. But in reality, its core job at the most basic primal level is to keep you alive, oriented, and efficient. It's actually an energy-saving filter that is constantly asking what matters right now, what can wait, and what deserves our precious energy. It is managing highly limited resources and aggressively looking for shortcuts.
And this brilliantly illustrates what the brain is actually doing versus what that means in our daily life. Your brain is constantly juggling 6 core tendencies. Think of the filtering aspect like an airport security checkpoint. Thousands of bags pass through, but only certain ones get flagged. Or look at saving energy. Imagine a busy restaurant kitchen relying on standard workflows so it doesn't completely collapse during the dinner rush. Your brain prefers habits and shortcuts for the exact same reason, to save energy. And your phone? Well, it fits perfectly inside every single one of these tendencies.
Let's bring those last few tendencies to life, because this is where the phone really hooks us. Your brain is a predicting machine. Think of standing on a train platform. You keep looking down the tracks, right? You're anticipating the train. Well, your phone does that with notifications, anticipating a reward. Then there's uncertainty. Unopened mail is inherently more compelling than old bills just because it has potential. Your phone is basically a constant generator of unopened mental mail. And finally, seeking relief. We don't always pick up our phones for pleasure. Sometimes we just want to escape awkwardness or boredom. It's exactly like scratching a sudden itch. You just want that irritating sensation to stop.
Section 3. The Hidden Power of Repetition.
So how do these perfectly natural brain functions get permanently rewired by our devices? The answer is the hidden power of repetition. Every time you check your phone, the reward is inconsistent. Sometimes it's an exciting text, sometimes it's nothing at all. We call this a variable reward. If your phone was a predictable vending machine giving you the exact same thing every single time, you'd get bored. But instead, it's an unpredictable surprise generator. Your brain pays incredibly close attention to unpredictability, constantly thinking, maybe this time. Let's move to and see how this builds, because it creates a massive self-reinforcing loop behind the loop. A cue appears, your attention is pulled, you check the device, your brain gets an outcome, and then it updates its expectations. Every single rapid, short check you make throughout the day isn't just a distraction. It's actually a learning event, baking that response right into your neural reflexes.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the dramatic contrast in your internal environment over time. Before this repetition takes hold, a pause in your day is just a neutral pause. Checking your device is an active choice. But look at the after repetition side. Through all those tiny learning loops, a quiet moment of boredom or silence morphs into a loud, demanding cue. It's like a kettle whistling. You don't debate whether to notice it, the tendency is completely baked in.
Section 4. Reclaiming your attention. Once we understand this mechanism, we can finally stop feeling guilty. You are not dealing with a random bad habit. You are dealing with a trained attention pattern. I really want you to absorb that. If you think your phone use is just a lack of discipline, every check feels like a personal failure. But recognizing these as trained patterns, whether they're driven by boredom, uncertainty, or social pull, is the exact tool you need. Because the amazing news is, trained patterns can absolutely be changed.
So the crucial point is this quote right here. That is the difference between reacting blindly and seeing the mechanism. When you know your brain is just seeking an energy-saving shortcut or a quick hit of relief, you create this magical pause between the trigger and your reaction. And in that crucial pause, true choice finally becomes possible again. You are no longer acting blindly.
I'll leave you with this final, provocative thought. The next time you unconsciously reach for your pocket while you're waiting in line, or maybe during a lull in a conversation, catch yourself in that exact moment. Ask yourself, what is my brain actually asking for right now? Is it bored? Is it seeking relief? Is it just trying to resolve uncertainty? Naming that craving is the absolute first step to truly using your phone, without letting your phone use you. Keep exploring, keep learning, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.